Hello Capricorn, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Hello, thank you for joining me again. Really appreciate you being here. And hello and welcome if you're new to the channel. I appreciate you being here as well. Look what is revealing itself here, guys. It's the Ace of Cups and the Star card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, as well as Aquarius energy. Somebody here having hope, having a whole lot to say, Capricorn. This doesn't surprise me in the least bit because this has been going on for a while. It's super emotional. And if you look here, look what is on this particular Ace of Cups. It is not only a swan, twin flame soulmate energy there, guys. If you're not on a twin flame journey, let it go. It's not for you. This reading is definitely for you regardless. And look what we also have here. We have a leaf coming down from the tree. That is about change here, guys. This is the Ace of Cups. So can it be that there is a new start? Yes. Can this mean in person, physically? Yes. Even marriage. But I have to say it feels more like just talking and being in touch here. It's super emotional. Also, there is that waterfall, guys. It's pretty steady stream of emotions here. Somebody really realizing a lot, and we see that also in the Star card. Really strong nocturnal energy also between you. So let's see what is going on with your reading, Capricorn. If you enjoy this reading, make sure you take the time to like and share. And of course, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate that, and turning on your notification bell so you don't miss any readings. I do have all zodiac signs there. I'm a couple behind for June, but they are coming as always. Look, okay, we have the first two here wanting to slide their way into your reading. Interesting. I've been thinking a lot about eels today. I know, that's kind of a strange thing to think about, isn't it? So we'll see if the eels want to make their way into your reading, guys. It really is about taking stock of your feelings and also, well, just what you think. Shedding of the skin, renewal. They're quite fast as well. Okay, so we will see if an eel wants to come in because I sure am feeling it. Okay, guys, that's enough of that. Playlist down below. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like what you're watching. I have a lot of new content coming, Cap, so make sure you have your notifications on for that. And I'm still working really hard on a schedule. Okay, guys, remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. We're going to get your overall energy card. I just said guard. Oh my gosh. Okay. And by the way, hello if there is a Clarence out there, because it just keeps popping up in my head as well. I know. Clarence and guard. Interesting. Okay. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide our Capricorns and anyone who has arrived here today seeking clarity and guidance in regard to their person and the connection they have arrived here for? We thank you for your guidance. Let's get an overall energy card. Here we go. All right, there's two coming out, so I'm going to take the overall energy card. We have the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, very strong nostalgic energy, twin flame soulmate energy. And for those of you on a past life journey, that is not for everyone for sure. Guys, this is all about somebody from your past, the person you are here for, and how deep your connection is. Somebody really thinking a lot about you, wanting to have this reunion. I tell you, now, does it mean coming together in physical form? I want to say it can, but it can also simply be connecting again. This is a no contact reading, guys. And look, we saw the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Vessels in the cut deck. Now here we see that waterfall again, only this time we have those 6 cups on there. And I also want to tell you, what is that about, the 6 cups? Well, the cups, guys, the 6, excuse me, is about healing with another person, harmony, coming together. And this is about the past. This is a very deep spiritual connection. It's quite innocent. As you know, some of you could have known each other since you were children. Now, this can be chronological, but it can also just be the really strong connection of feeling like having, known each other for lifetimes. That's what I wanted to say to you. Also, it can be somebody has something for you. I feel really like it's a message. This second card is going to go there. Let's continue getting your reading down. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. I'm going to kind of just move things a little. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't give myself a lot of space today. That happens sometimes. Okay, let's see here. We have a holiday here in Austria. So yeah, my brain is catching up still. Actually, wait, this is coming out here and I see another one here. Look at this, how your reading is. Wow. Okay, that's how that's going today. This is not it for you today. By the way, this is the Wildwood Tarot deck. We have quite a few decks over to the right, which you cannot see, also to the left. So we'll see how things go. Should we want to clarify or bring in any new energy? If I feel like I want some new insight, we'll see here. Look, the Three of Cups is your very first card here. My gosh, Cancer and energy, whole lot of Cancer and energy. Your person is missing this friendship so much. Soul connection, soul family here, guys. It can be for some of you that you know each other through friends and family. Not for everybody, but boy, are they thinking about wanting to see you and more than anything, just talk to you. There's so much emotion here already. We have seen the Ace of Vessels. That is, of course, the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now we're seeing here the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, super emotional, very emotional, actually. Now we have the Three of Vessels here, also messengers, guys, messengers here. And 3 is also about communication. I really feel like your person, if they haven't already, will be sending you a message. Okay, guys, we have the Mirror card, as you can see here. This is the Hangman. This is also really Pisces energy, first of all. Somebody getting a different perspective. Yeah, here we go. Look. Holding up onto that moon, a lot of mirroring, triggering in this partnership, I'll tell you. And they have seen quite a few things that maybe they haven't even wanted to see about themselves. They're kind of not wanting to look at it, yet holding it as well, taking a lot of stock into what is happening to them and what they're feeling is what I want to say. Really propelling them to want to contact you and send a message here. It's very deep. And I want to tell you too, look, there's someone, I should say, here laying in this boat here. What exactly is going on? Well, ships are a lot about, and boats are a lot about the direction that you're going and whether that has stopped, which it looks like here. Look, it's sort of tied. So somebody here is also thinking about a life that they're living now versus a life that they want to live. Wanting to let it go, not quite being able to let it go. Look, this messenger here as well looks quite rough. I want to say it looks pretty rough. And also, as I said here in the Mirror card, which is really the Hangman card, guys, very strong Pisces energy, and that's very clear to see. Not wanting to look at what they're seeing here, trying to get a new perspective and having to really look at the truth here, face the truth, guys. I'm really wanting to, but not wanting to, as you can see. Interesting. This is like a mermaid tale, really. And mermaids are also notorious for saving drowning sailors here. This is not an eel, or is it? But I keep seeing, and I kept seeing an eel. It's interesting. Eels are very emotional in nature, and they can really move through storms. And by the way, they also can live in freshwater, and they can live in seawater as well. So we'll talk more about that. Oh, I have something in my mouth here, excuse me. Should an eel come? I'm not really sure here. It kind of looks like an eel tail, doesn't it? But I think it might be a mermaid. Anyway, we're going to keep going on here. Right here in your second placement, that is your partnership placement, is the Nine of Cups. Look at all this emotional energy here, guys. Yeah, your person. Oh my gosh. Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming. What is 9? Well, 9 is a number of completion. So I do feel that your person is coming out of this Mirror energy, this Hangman energy, think they're still there, but they're not there, if that makes sense. But this is emotional. Look at your reading here. So far, we have seen only cups and a star card, which is also quite emotional. A lot of renewal and hope and somebody getting clarity. That is your person. And with the star card that we saw, that is the 17, that is coming to an 8, that is an action number. It's a movement number, but it's also a lot about healing. I do feel that you've both been in a lot of, been in healing mode here. And as you see here with this 9 of vessels, and 9 is also a lot about attainment and fulfillment. What is going on in the 9 of cups? Pisces energy, by the way. It's really thinking about what it is that you want here. And we know that your person has been doing that, really wanting to open up big time to you emotionally. I saw that in the star card. We see that in the 3 of cups, the 3 of vessels. We see it here in the 6 of vessels, this connection that you have. My gosh, you guys. Also in the ace of vessels, which came down, we have the page of bows here. Of course, this is the page of wands. Interesting, guys. Look, it is a stoat, I want to say to you. And one of the things here that I'm feeling in this particular page of bows energy is that your person is thinking about all these things. Look, there is that waterfall again. It's still there and flowing, but there is a little bit of mischievous energy, maybe can be immature, but it can also just be telling us that it's somebody that can't quite move in the way that they want to, or they're just kind of moving around like this, and it can be around not just from you, but in their life here. So do I feel that they're coming with a great big offer? I'm not really sure. I don't think so in terms of physical, but message-wise, yes. Are they thinking about you? Yeah. Is there a lot of emotion around this connection? Yes. So much that it's, yeah, I don't want to say kind of out of control, but they're thinking a lot about you than you realize, guys. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. We have the Wheel of Fortune right here on the other side of the 9 of Cups. Wishes here. What are the wishes in this partnership? They're here, that the Wheel of Fortune will be on your side. And look, it is the 5 of Arrows coming right below it, Aquarius energy here. So somebody in this connection, I feel like it might be your person, might be in a situation that is not a situation that they want to be in, might be feeling a little bit stuck. We see that here with the page, a little bit of, I don't want to say sneaking around here, but really dreaming about this wheel turning, guys, weaving. Look here, quite a new sweater, a cozy sweater here, feathers coming out of it, a lot of angel guidance right over here above the water. So super emotional. There's the moon, there is the sun, but the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it really is also about taking a gamble here. So it can be that somebody in this partnership, I think it might be your person, might be leaving something behind. I'm going to leave it at that, guys, here, and taking a chance. Can it be with you? It can be. We did see the Ace of Cups. We can't unsee that. We are looking at the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups here, the 9 of Cups, the wishes. Guys, we're going to have to get a much closer look here, Capricorn and cross watchers. What's going on in the naughty corner? Let's see. It's the 4 of Arrows. Libra energy here. This is really, look, gosh, you guys. One of the things that I was feeling before the reading was eels. I know it's so strange, but eels really are an emotional creature. They're very emotional by nature. When an eel is coming into a reading for me, it's somebody's really taking stock of their feelings and also able to go through a storm and come out of it and overcome it, is what I want to say here. So it does look like, I feel, this is about your connection in many ways, but this is in the naughty corner. Also the King of Bows there. Interesting, guys. Okay, that is an adder, a snake, and this is really about shedding, movement, rebirth, transformation. And what are we seeing right next to it? We're seeing the 4 of Arrows. Now the 4 is a lot about manifesting. What is somebody manifesting here? It's really just to talk to you again, guys. Are they feeling, I feel exhausted from something in their life. I just have to say that. That can be you too, Capricorn. I feel like it's your person. But they're also recognizing that here in this energy, as you know, if you're new to my readings, it's where a lot of energy can go of somebody who's breadcrumbing or indecisive or looking back at the past here. But what we're seeing here is also knowing what has gone on in this connection, wanting a redo, wanting to talk to you. That transformative butterfly is right above the Four of Swords. And the Four can be about not only manifesting, but there is some conflict inside there and some instability. Manifesting stability and away with the conflict. We see that with the swords, guys. That is transactional. It's not terrible. And the Four of Swords here, the Four of Arrows, is also not terrible. It is about rest. So I do think that you and your person both have been kind of quiet, but this is in particular in their in their corner, so to speak. I want to say there's something going on in their life here. They're really wanting a redo, I kind of feel like, in their life. And they're also hoping that you're going to give them a chance, even if it's just to talk here. It's so emotional. Capricorn, what your person has to say and you being their wish here, but they do have something in their life. We do see this particular page of bows is telling us that it's not a straightforward movement. But are they, guys? I was seeing eels and now we are seeing adders, which are snakes, and they really are a lot about rebirth and shedding of the skin and movement here. And of course, the King of Bows is the King of Wands. So it is about somebody trying to get stronger and trying to get the courage. And I do feel they're trying to get up here. They've been quiet. We see it also here in the Mirror card. Guys, of course, this Mirror card is the Hangman card. It's Pisces energy. It's very emotional. We see they have been there. I think you have been as well. Your person also knows that and is really trying to get the courage to get up from there and have another chance. Even if it's just to talk to you, that's what I want to say to you. That transformative butterfly. And you know, we think of butterflies and we see them and they're beautiful and they represent so much, but we tend to forget that butterflies do not have it easy. Spiritual transformations, physical transformations, life transformations, they are not easy. You are going into that cocoon, your larva, your big, it's goopy in there. Then they're spinning around in the dark. Now they say that butterflies don't have memories of pain, interestingly enough. But if you simply look at the end result, it is beautiful. But this is a real reminder too, of what is going on inside. It's not easy to get up from there and go into that butterfly energy. There is the metamorphosis here, and it's quite strong in this reading. We see it here also in the King of Bows. We see somebody here in this Five of Swords. Look, it's a real movement. 5 is a number of change. These are the swords. They're transactional. Somebody here getting some clarity about their life, guys. I'm wanting to move forward, hoping that things are going to change, not only for themselves, but with you, so that you can even just talk again. It's really emotional, but like I said, I feel like something big is going on in your person's life, and I feel nosy and I don't want to go in anymore. That can be you too, but it looks pretty heavy. So we're going to stop there. I want to get just a little bit of clarity. I don't feel I need a whole lot of clarity. What do I want to look at here? I think I'm going to, guys, yeah, I want to look at my one of my German decks. Don't worry, I will tell you what is going on. Let me take a look here and see what it is that I want to know. I think I want to look over here in this energy, which is quite, it looks pretty hardcore, but it also looks like that things are changing and transforming here for someone. I think that's your person, and I know what they're dreaming here, but I want to know for sure, and I want to know if you're also in this energy, and if there's also any insight or clarity that we can receive around it. We do see the Wheel of Fortune, and I love that. And that is here. It's the wheel is turning is what I want to tell you. It's a new cycle. That is a 10. It's very emotional. And it's coming straight from the 9 too. Look, we have the 6 of Cups. It's about the two of you, about this nostalgic connection that is very much here today, very much on your person's mind, and reconnecting in some way here. Some big wishes here, really lots of hope. We saw the Star card, and that is all about renewal and hope and having clarity and seeing things from another way. a different perspective, which we also see in the Mirror card, the Hangman card, guys. And that Star card that we did see in the cut deck, that is coming to an aid. And again, that is an action number of movement. And it is a number surrounded with Gaia energy. That is Mother Earth energy, divine feminine energy, very nurturing here. So there's a lot of healing going on both ends. And also I want to say, when somebody is wounded, hurt people, you know that saying. And that's the other thing here. When somebody, everybody in this world, right? Life is not easy, as I want to say, but in this connection, when two people have their childhood stuff as well, the nature versus nurture and the stuff going on, sometimes we hurt people that we love. We don't mean to. And a lot of times we need to do our own healing before we can come back together with people. And I want to tell you something that's really interesting here. And I kind of want to see if we're going to get an eel too, because I'm just feeling it so much. The thing about eels too is they can, and I think, you know, I want to say that the eel is on the Knight of Vessels in this deck. We'll see if it wants to come down really quickly. May not, but I just kind of want to see, because they return. They can be in freshwater and seawater, and they'll return to freshwater looking to kind of start. I know it sounds silly, lay eggs, but that fertility, that Mother Earth coming in here, they will literally crawl across fields and meadows just to reach breeding grounds of their ancestors. It's really fascinating, and it's a feeling of returning to what it is, their roots that they may not even realize of what they want. And it's so tied to the Six of Cups for me, of somebody returning and realizing what it is they want. It's not an easy return. I don't see justice, you know, here. I don't feel that. But let's just see if it wants to come down. And if not, whatever is coming down is coming down. Okay. Then we're going to get a little bit of clarification here. But no, look, Capricorn. Yeah, it's the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Stones. This is challenging. We see that. Also, look, those are the hearts, the bunnies, the rabbits. Yes, they are about new beginnings, but there are challenges first. They're also about matters of the heart when they come into my reading. So you guys are both here. There is a little bit of that going on. Interesting. Yeah, gosh, you guys. And it can also be that there is a return here going on in your person's mind, is what I want to say to you, Capricorn. But there are challenges too in their life. And it can even be also, and I know this about you guys, there is this going on too. There is a lot of, there's kind of a battle of egos here, even though underneath all of that, it's so loving and beautiful and known, but on the outside, whoo. And yeah, look, we see that here in the Two of Stones. It's about your partnership here. And also, what is the two? Well, two is also about a decision, and that's not surprising because we see that here. We see what somebody wants to do, but we know that it's not quite, they're in this transformative energy, but they're not quite able to come. But boy, are they dreaming about it. And boy, is it emotional. And look, this can also be a little bit of conflicting energy too, because there are other things in both of your lives. And yeah, the thing about you, Capricorn, in this reading is it feels like it's a really big change. This Wheel of Fortune, this big wish here, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Vessels, and the Wheel of Fortune with that Six of Vessels right in the middle, reunion here, guys. You see that? That is what they want. Yes. Now, can it mean a knock on the door? Of course. We did see the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Vessels. It can mean a pretty big proposal, but it can also be a proposal to get back together, and it can even be just to talk here. It's very clear that that is the wish here with the biggest wishes, with the Nine of Cups, wishing for that Wheel of Fortune, and I feel like it is there changing for you guys. You are here. The wishes you both have, and that Wheel of Fortune is on each side. So I do feel that the wheel is already turning here, guys, but we see there still are some challenges that your person is dealing with, that you are dealing with, and it can even be, like I said, that this energy that you are relating to, this energy that you're resonating and saying, that's me, that's you, then that's you here. And then we do see some challenges and some some movement too from something else in your life so that you can get to that Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't look easy, and looking in the mirror is never an easy thing. Okay, guys, let's get some more insight here. Thank you, Spirit Guides. That was interesting how it hung on to my hand here. Guys, look what came down again. It's another Wheel of Fortune. As we sit here and look at this area, yeah, I want to tell you something. This is in German, by the way, but you can see that here. Also, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus here. And this is an echoing. As we look at this energy, is this happening? Yeah, the wheels are turning, guys. This is an echoing. This is a validation of the reading, that it's not simply just a dream for that, a gamble somebody's going to take because they might be leaving something here. It looks pretty well, like the outcome looks really good. Is it guaranteed? Of course not. But this is an echoing, and this really is a validation here of your reading. It's the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, coming down again. So yeah, this gamble is feeling like it's going to, if not having already paid off. Here, it is really the end of a cycle. I keep seeing that eel. It's so strange, but we see the snake there. We see the butterfly there. We're not going to go into that anymore. I'm going to put your Wheel of Fortune there with your other Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn, I don't think I need very much here. We see what's happening, what they're looking at, what they can't do, the challenges here, the dreams, maybe even running into each other, but the reunion energy, look, missing the friendship too and that joy. And I do feel like it's a message coming in, guys. Either way, they just have a lot to say to you, a lot that they should have said to you a long time ago. They might still not be able to hear, and there's still some challenges we can see, partly with that Page of Bows. That can be challenging energy, a little immature, maybe some pride, maybe even somebody's younger, but that's just not for everybody here. So it can be that it's not quite time yet, but I'll tell you, look at this Wheel of Fortune echoed right here with that 6 of Cups and that 9 of Cups there as well. Okay, so we're just going to get a little bit of insight. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Don't need to know all that much. We have the Princess of Swords. Interesting, guys. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you here. Look. First of all, guided connection. And this is interesting because this is swords. This is air energy. It's really all about wanting to come here and get clarity, wanting to offer clarity, receive clarity. And there's a lot of fire here in this particular Princess of Swords cards also. It's a princess, as you can see in this particular deck. I think we're going to get another one as well. But more of that sword energy. And if you're looking here, it's interesting. I'm just kind of looking at that symbol. I think that might be the infinity symbol behind it here. But that sword is transactional energy, and it really is about clarity here. And yeah, we already know, we see that here, that somebody has received that, is having a little trouble moving. They're kind of in their head. It's really interesting, but Pisces comes through really strong, and it can be that Pisces is in your chart or it's your person. It doesn't mean that it's not your reading, though. It's the energy, and it's the energy of kind of like their head in the clouds type of feeling too, to help them get through something here, but also a lot of daydreaming. But we do see that too of the echoing of the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to get one more here, then we're going to move on to your Moonology card, guys. The 4 of Swords, look. Yeah, how interesting. I'm looking over here, but we got another echoing. It's the 4 of Swords, Libra energy. It's an echoing here because this is, I feel like, really strong about your person, but also you, as you can see here. This is needed, guys. It really is about rest and spending time alone and kind of just figuring things out, getting a new perspective. We see that with the Hangman as well. And we saw that with the Star card. So I feel like it's not that it's not going to be happening. We see what you both really want. Look, it's almost like here, this is where it's going to go, guys. It's almost like you're both here in this metamorphosis energy, but also this just thinking a lot about it, thinking about where you want to go here. You're both paired here. Look, this echoing with the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't think either of you have gone anywhere, and we see that here with this reunion energy. The question is when and how will that be? We did see the Ace of Vessels. Will it be in person? Hello. I don't know where I was. Boy, I always do that. I just get so lost in your readings, Cap. And I look down and it's not recording. Okay, so what I wanted to say, I don't know if it picked it up, is I don't feel like all the clarity is there. And I also just feel like there's still a lot of challenges in terms of movement. We know the wishes are there. We see the Wheel of Fortune twice. We see the Four of Swords twice. So I do feel like you're both there, and you're still also in each other's life here. And I do feel like that's coming. It's just not feeling like right now, okay? Let's move on. I'm going to move on to some Moonology manifestation cards, interestingly enough, and that has been a real theme in your reading today, the manifesting, guys. Here also, both of you really wishing for this, but I know that the timing, divine timing, what is meant to be, what is for you, what will be, is what I want to say, trusting in that and trusting in the timing. And this can still be a really important time for you to be resting, kind of both of you, but boy, it could be that a message comes in here because it's super emotional. Okay. And you know, look, it's right next to the Five of Swords, by the way, that Two of Stones, that challenge. So it can be you. Feel like it's your person, something challenging in their life too, in order to make that decision. Here we go. We're going to take a look at what came down here. Wow. First quarter moon in Taurus, release, control. This is what I want to say to you. This is a very spiritual connection. It is a fated connection, Capricorn, and something I often talk about with you in your readings, and I'm just going to tell you again, is fate and destiny. People, the red thread of fate, people coming into our lives. You have connected for a reason. There's no doubt about that. Maybe even back and forth, as we see here with the Six of Cups. In fact, yeah. One of the things about fate and destiny is it does intersect with free will and choice. And that is about letting go of what you can't control, controlling what you can, and letting go of what you can't. And that is a really strong message here. And I think it's quite important because I feel the impatience. I know how you feel about your person. I see how they feel about you, but there is stuff still to be worked out on both ends, in particular your person, though again this could be you because you're also here. I do see the Wheel of Fortune for you guys, and I see the connection still here with the Six of Cups, but there are still some challenges. So you might want to think about things in what you can be doing for yourself right now is what I want to say to you. And if you also need to be or are in this mirror energy, this hangman energy, seeing things that maybe you don't want to see here. But yeah, you see that with the hearts. There's still sort of there's a lot of challenges, not sort of, there's some challenges there. And that's the other thing I wanted to say to you here with this Five of Arrows. 5 is a number of change, and your person is wanting that and is frustrated that they're not able to. As I said, they're close, they're thinking about it, they're aware of it. But you see that here in particular too, and says frustration. Now, I don't really always put a lot of stock into what maybe somebody has written on a card, but that really does apply in this case. Okay, let's look at, I have some oracle cards here. Let's see, I'm gonna get, guys, one oracle card. Interesting, what just came off here? All right, that's interesting. Look, this just came off of the deck while I was reaching for another deck. It is the Judgment card. This is a twin flame soulmate card for me. Also, this is about the two of you, and yeah, about what it is that you're wanting in your life. And that's what you're both thinking here. We don't even need to know, but look, there is that instrument, or we don't even need to know. We know, that's what I meant to say, excuse me. That instrument for me is a lot about making peace and harmony, and also somebody maybe announcing something. So it can be that it's challenging, but we see that Two of Stones there, the Two of Pentacles. So somebody here may be making a decision, And I do feel a message at some point coming through to you. It may have already. So it can be that you're going to hear from them. I don't know how fast it will be, but we have already been feeling that. Okay. I'm trying to decide here what I want to look at. I kind of feel like I want to look at, yes, this is a strange way for me to grab cards. I realize, okay, this is interesting. Look, now I grabbed the True Love reading cards and look what was at the bottom of it. It's a Wisdom of the Oracle Y card. There's that 4 again. Wow. Guided connection. Look, the foundation is not finished. This is also guided, and we know that. And we also know you have a lot of questions here. You both do. Also, like I said, your person questioning a lot of their life here, guys, even before you came. I'm going to set it down. That is interesting. Taurus energy coming through here in the selenite, very high vibrational. I'm moving your love messages and your channeled song messages out of the way while I just channel here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels and ancestors. Okay, and then we're really going to move on to them because, yeah, I guess I'm going a little bit long as usual. The silver waterfall. Guys, what have we been talking about in your reading? Oh, Capricorn, your readings are so goosebumpy. Look, there you both are. Are you on a twin flame journey? This is for you. So do you know your person is your soulmate? This is for you. Do you know they're your twin flame and a soulmate? This is for you. Does none of that apply to you? This is still for you, Capricorn. It's very, very emotional and the connection hasn't stopped. There is the waterfall. There you both are. There is that rainbow. What does that symbolize? Hope. And what else is here on the card? That swan, which we also saw in the Ace of Cups in that cut deck that showed very early on in your reading. There it is again. It's a very spiritual connection. And we also know that with the 6 of Cups. Look at all the leaves of change. Look at all the emotion. Look at the butterflies there. And the ascension here. And the hope of being together. It's so goosebumpy, your reading. Your readings are always very goosebumpy, Capricorn, but wow, very unexpected. It all feels very unexpected. That's another thing actually I really love about your readings. Okay, I'm just kind of moving things around as I do. We're going to get started here, guys, but wow. Yeah, that waterfalls are ever flowing, guys. They're just a constant here. It's very, very emotional, and they do pull into water that sometimes flows and sometimes does not. It stays there, and it's a lot of emotion, a lot of thought, a lot of past energy. If a waterfall is coming in and it's pooling, that is all like the past from the waterfall, if that makes sense here. That's the nostalgia. That's the 6 of Cups coming through, and that's your connection. Okay, we're going to look at channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person. It can also be you sending them. And why did I not have song messages? Look, I just have love messages. I will grab song messages. I'm just trying to think of what I want to put down today. Okay, I think I'm going to do, there's something to say, but let's get a few of these. We'll get a few of the other ones. I'm always thinking of you. I'm sorry that it took a breakup to make me realize how I just can't live without you. Yeah, and that breakup can mean different things to different people, because not everybody here, I know, it was even in what you would consider a partnership that can be broken up, but it's the ending, it's the separation here. Oh gosh, guys, Cap, your readings are always very emotional, very goosebumpy, always take me to another place. There's 2 here. I don't want you to get over me. Oh gosh. Yeah, and you know what I'm feeling really strong? It's very emotional, but I feel like I'm here with you both. I feel like I'm in a waterfall right now. I can't explain it. Okay, but it's beautiful. This is sticking out. This longing for you is intense. Maybe that is what I'm feeling here. Okay, we're going to get one more. Then we're going to look at this other deck. Okay, 2 came down. You complete me. When we parted, a part of me left with you. Yeah, look, I'm putting this here right in between the Four of Swords, both of them, the echoing. As every moment ticks away, the more I keep thinking about the past, the stronger I feel that our love is meant to last. I love you, baby. Yeah, I'm putting this also here with the two Wheel of Fortunes. Okay, channeled love messages. We're going to get a few more here. I was trying to protect you. Interesting. Okay, guys, what's going on here in this connection? That's going to be a very specific message to someone. Can also be about your heart here, because somebody was realizing they could not give you what you needed. I need you right now. Oh, Capricorn. I'm being pulled in your direction. We know that very much. Yeah, that's the water flow energy, that Six of Cups reunion here. The Three of Cups here. We saw the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune twice. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to get one more, and then we are going on to song messages. I didn't plan on falling for you. Capricorn. Wow. Okay, I'm putting this here with your waterfall card, your two Wheel of Fortunes, and look, you have a song message card hanging off. If you are new to my reading, I will just tell you, my readings, excuse me, your song can come down for the both of you, can also be a song of relevance to you. And there's always a sentiment behind a song. So if that's regret, loving someone, missing someone, the biggest thing about the song messages for you are what is going to come through for you that I won't even recognize. And it can be a name, a location, a name, a number, an artist, one word, just something here that you know it's for you and I may not know. This was coming early, so let's take a look. I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. That Nine of Cups there, even in that Four of Swords there, guys. Yeah, even in that Hangman energy here, the Six of Cups for sure. For sure. Hello, Lionel Richie, by the way. Okay, I'm going to set this down. Things start to get covered at this point in my reading, so apologies for that. I know that you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. You are meant for me, Jewel. All right, I'm putting that there. With the Wheel of Fortunes, there's two here coming together. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. Harvest Moon, Neil Young. Yeah, guys, that's the other thing. As I said very early on in the reading, there's a very strong nocturnal energy. And I think that's your card, Capricorn, the Devil card coming through with that bat. It always makes its way into your reading, and there's a really strong nocturnal energy. Why? Because that's when you had a lot of conversations and kind of came alive together. And also, ooh, that went on and out. It was happening in the Twin Flame reading, but look, it's there. Okay, interesting. Like turning the light out. That nocturnal energy as we talk about. My gosh, you're reading. But that bat, and also, as I said, the Devil card just always makes its way. You are tethered, Capricorn. I am still enchanted by the light you brought me. I listen through your ears, through your eyes I can see. Stuck in a moment you can't get out of, you too. I thought we'd be genius together. I thought we'd be healing together. I thought we'd be growing together. I thought we'd be, we'd be adventurous together. Simple together, Alanis Morissette. Sorry, I was feeling really tongue-tied reading that. I have just recently released this in a reading. Was that, gosh, Aquarius, or was that Leo or Aries? Anyway, make sure you check out your person's reading, guys. Cross-watching, I highly recommend that to get a better view. And your rising. When you see this reading, it might not be that Virgo and Taurus are up yet, but they are coming very quickly, I promise you, for June. But this is a beautiful song message to come down. Alanis Morissette, by the way, Simple Together. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one. To the one, have I told you lately that I love you, Van Morrison? Okay. Through the storm, we reach the shore. You give it all, but I want more, and I'm waiting for you. With or without you, you too. For me, that's the eels, because they can really move through a storm and overcome anything, guys. And they can go in seawater and freshwater, and they'll return to freshwater to lay their eggs, I know, and their ancestral grounds. They'll literally, as I said, cross fields and meadows to get there. And how interesting that we're in the Wildwood Tarot for you. And there are eels in this deck. Did not see it. In fact, didn't I say I wanted to look? Or did I already look and it didn't come? Let's just see. No, but we did get the Knight of Bows. That is the Knight of Wands here. Leo energy. Yeah, somebody really look. It's also a little fox. And I want to tell you, they're playful. They're a little bit sneaky as well. They can be quite elusive, which we know has been going on here. And we also see that interesting here also in the Stoat energy. So interesting that that would come. I don't know why. I just felt the urge to do that. I really thought that I would see the Nine of Vessels, because it doesn't matter that we didn't, because I'm seeing that eel for you. It's amazing. They're returning. And they'll do what they have to. And that's the Six of Cups, you guys. It's so tied to this connection. You're the nearest thing to heaven. Yes, you are. I have searched for happiness so long and far, but my search for love was through the day that I found you. Because you're the nearest thing to heaven. Yes, you are. You're the nearest thing to heaven, Johnny Cash. I love that for you. This is the last song message. Then we're going to get channeled love message, the little itty bitty ones from me, the tarot closet, that I always like to end my readings on. Must be talking to an angel. There must be an angel. Eurythmics. Okay, guys, the tarot closet channeled love messages. Please never give up on us. Please forgive me. There's two. Oh, no, there's three. That's the most I will take. The middle, what's going on there? You are so good to me. I need to put that with those Four of Swords. I fear you have moved on. I care too much what people think. Yeah, there's a feeling of yeah, there's some of that Hierophant energy. I feel like the connection to their family and ancestors is quite strong. I do have to say. So many songs remind me of you. Very strong musical connection between the two of you. My world is dark without you. Yes, this was going out when we talked about nocturnal energy. We saw that Star card. I have so many regrets. Yeah. All right, there's two here and one here. Oh, that wants to be seen first. It was me, not you. I am always with you. I am sending you telepathic messages for sure. We see this message in this Three of Cups. I feel here, strange place for it, isn't it? Very emotional too. Not super straightforward. I see that here. Kind of coming in sideways, I want to say. There's still stuff going on here with your person. Okay, how many are here? Too many. All right, we're going to give them after. I think this is it actually, yeah. Let's look at that third and that middle. I will never give up on us. I am afraid you will reject me. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, we see that in the Stoat and the Fox. They're missing the friendship a lot, guys. I feel like we're not only there for them, but you guys just had a really fun, you laughed a lot together. That's very much missed. Okay, I'm going to get a Goddess Dream, Oracle card. We're going to use it like a table and get some numbers and letters for you, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to start with the letters. There's an O, a C, an A, locations or names. All right, now we're going to look at the totems. Interesting look. It's a pair of scissors. What do scissors usually have to do with mending, guys? Forgiveness, healing, Also something needing to be changed. That's transformation with scissors. What do? You cut a piece of paper, you cut something out, you cut something and make something. It's transformative. We saw that here very strong in this particular Four of Swords, I know, but also here in that King of Bows with the snake, with the adder. Okay, and look, here it is. Here's that butterfly, which we saw. I'm putting it over there. Okay, what else is here, guys? We have, look, it is a heart with a healing, kind of a health hat on, like a first aid hat, nurse's hat, that sort of thing. Healing taking place is needed also. You have hurt each other. And look, there's the messenger, there's that bird. I'm not surprised by that. Also, as I said, making the heart lighter, receiving messages from the divine, but also I feel that message quite strongly. Okay, we're going to look and see if there's any angel messages. There's a 2. That's not an angel message, by the way. And there's a 7. So birth dates, locations, but you do have 2 here. 0 and 0. At one with the Creator. I love that. Your God, your Goddess, the universe, excuse me. Can also be a message to get a little bit more, go a little bit deeper there, guys. We do see that. I was feeling like some of you could be in that Hangman energy as well, and that Four of Swords for sure. All right, and your second is a 33. Not only are your angels guiding you, that is a master number, and it's about anything. Whoa, being possible. Interesting. Here's what I want to tell you. Okay, I'm just making a mess here, guys. Sorry about that. This is what I want to tell you. Look, this bird landed on the challenge here, so it could be that it's telling us there might be some challenges getting this message to you. This messenger here. Also, look, the release control this has landed on that. That is the heart with the healing there. And that is what we talked a lot about, the controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Okay, we're going to look at this card here now. Let's put these back. Okay. Strength. Look, know your strength, and look what it's another master number 33. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, guys. Look, there's the messenger, there's the moon, there's the water, and of course, that is a lion. It's the female lion, it's the hunter. Interesting. And of course, Leo comes through very strong here. Guys, know your strength. I love this for you. I'm going to hold it up. Capricorn, beautiful reading as always. I wish you love, light, all things good. Of course, if you liked your reading, I would love it if you took the time to like it and share it with anyone you think might be interested. And don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on, because I'm still working real hard, guys, to get you a schedule and kind of a regular thing going on here. A lot of content. There's a lot going on. So I hope you will stick around. I thank you for being here very much. I love you. Take very good care of yourselves. And remember to trust yourself. Tap into your intuition and trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Bye, Capricorn.